Hello everybody, this is Hornlitz here, and welcome back for more Evoland 2. In the last episode, we managed to get out of debt there in Genova, and we got out here into the overworld, and finally we can actually go places. And in this episode, we're going to be going up there and finding out where that Magilith Manos was talking about is. But before we do that, I actually want to show off a couple things that are down here in this area. Just some side things that you don't actually have to do. So right over here, to start with, we have Hefis's Smithy. So let's enter here, and what do we got in here? Ooh, we got a nice little mine, looks like. Bunch of crystals. They look really pretty, actually. But let's talk to this guy. You waste your time bothering me, as I have no weapons for sale. You see, I only fashion the most exceptional of weapons, but such arms can only be forged with Oricon ore. Well, we have some, so let's show it to him. You dug up some Oricon. Oh, let me forge you an item with that. What would you like me to make? So we have four things: the Oricon belt, boots, sword, and armor. Now, each of these cost a different amount of Oricon ore. So the Oricon belt, it will cost 2 ore. The boots will cost 3, Oricon sword 4, and the armor will cost 5. And, yeah, so we only have 2 right now, so we only can make the belt if we really want. However, I'm not actually going to be buying anything from him or getting him to forge anything yet. So yeah, I'll just select the sword. The sword's what I'm going to want to get first, actually, but we don't have enough ore, and we won't for a little bit yet. So yeah, I'm not actually going to be grabbing anything quite yet, but before we leave this place, I actually want to show off something, or there's a treasure chest in here, I should say. If we break that pot, we can come into here and come over this way. It's kind of a cleverly hidden one, but if we open up this treasure chest, we get more Oricon ore. So yeah, we could actually go one higher and get the boots, I think it was, but we aren't actually going to do that because, again, I want the sword first. So yeah, I'm going to be leaving without getting any of that. But anyways, let's cross this bridge one more time, and we actually want to enter this little area right here, the clearing, and we're going to come into this, well, kind of clear area. That's why they call it a clearing, I guess. But if we come around the back here, we can cross this bridge and find this guy. Welcome! Did you come for the treasure hunt? It's simple. You can cut up to 4 bushes of your choice. My treasure is hidden in one of them. Oh, and the gardening fee is 10G. Let's go. Alright, so, yeah, this is basically just another mini-game, sort of, where basically you can cut any 4 bushes you want, and you can get any sort of treasure, I guess, except the game doesn't exactly explain it very well. So basically, he says that he has one treasure that's under one of these bushes. Now, I took this to mean, okay, it's randomly hidden under one of the bushes, but that's not actually the case. It's actually always under the same bush, and now I know which bush it is, but I'm not actually going to be grabbing it until after you can find out which bush it's actually under, because there is a way to tell. But yeah, so I'm just going to leave that for later, now that I've shown it off, and we're just going to leave and get on our merry way. So yeah, let's just head over here. This is Mayen Bridge, so let's enter this right here. And what does the sign say? Okay, we got Demonia's way up there. I'm guessing that's where we're having to go, so yeah, let's get going. What's this guy have to say? The Empire has deployed troops in enemy territory, so civilians aren't allowed to pass this point. Okay then, well, I guess we'll have to turn back then? Of course not. In the name of the Empire, I command you to stop! I've always wanted to say that. Sorry, no one is allowed to cross the bridge at this time. I don't feel very safe here. Between the demons in the north and that big boulder on my left that's in danger of falling. Oh, apparently he just says the same thing. Okay, well, whatever. So yeah, he kind of makes note of that boulder right over there. Kind of this giant boulder. But before I actually do anything here, I just kind of want to look around. I forget if there's a treasure chest. There might be one down in this corner over here. No, okay, it doesn't look like it. Oh well. But yeah, so we have to use Menos' focusing ability to progress this. So if we drop Menos right there, you'll notice there's a bit of an earthquake. Careful. The boulder's gonna fall this way. And, quickly, Horn. Let's make haste and cross this bridge. That sounds like something Menos would say, not you, Fina. Okay, but whatever. So yeah, then the boulder kind of just bounces into there, and we can't actually get past here. We're stuck on this side, so yeah, unfortunately we aren't able to go back, which is kind of a shame because there actually is some more Oricon ore coming up that I can get that I would like to go back and go and grab the sword, but I can't really do that. But anyways, we've come up here to the haunted forest, so yeah, let's just enter this right here. Brr, this place gives me goosebumps. I wouldn't want to spend my vacation here.
We call it the haunted forest.
Haunted? I hate ghosts!
Are you not aware that ghosts do not exist, Miss Fina? Did you hear that?
Horn, protect me!
Exterminator, protect us.
Oh, come on, you guys are both a bunch of babies.
You are not welcome here. Master Jatai told us not to let you through. Turn back or die.
And so yeah, we got a bunch of ghosts there, right after Menno said that they didn't exist.
Let's turn back, shall we? There must be another way to reach my father's encampment. At least I hope so.
No way! First off, those ghosts didn't look so tough, and second, Horn and I are really in a hurry to get back home. So, are you with me, Horn? Should we move forward?
Of course we should. Well, after you in that case.
Hee. I think we just found his weakness, Horn. And right after that, we have the starting of one of my favorite songs in this entire game. It's this really, like, just listen to it, like, it's just this super, like, cool metal song, basically. It's not, I wouldn't necessarily call it metal, I guess rock more, but it sounds really good. This is one of my favorite songs. I've got to level up here. But yeah, now, I do actually have a complaint with this song. As awesome as it is, I feel like it doesn't actually fit in this scenario very well. Like, it doesn't really sound like a forest theme at all. Like, it sounds like it could have fit somewhere else a lot better, but, I won't complain, I guess. It's still a really good song, and I love listening to this song, even just, like, on its own without playing the game. But anyways, so yeah, now we're in the Ghost Forest here. The whole point of this Ghost Forest, there's a guy, actually Master Jatai, that the one Ghost was talking about. He sort of tells you what the whole point of it is, and I'll go talk to him later when I actually get to him. But the whole point of this forest is actually we need to find the 6 ghosts that actually came up at the start, and we need to kill each one of them. So every single time we find a gravestone here, if we attack it, a ghost will appear, and
No way are you walking out of here.
And I mean, it'll be a bit of a different scenario for each one, but at least for a couple of them, they will spawn a bunch of enemies, and then you will need to kill them, and then you can hurt the ghosts. So yeah, they just take a few hits. And also, one thing about this forest is that each enemy pretty much takes so many hits to kill, which is really annoying, especially since they also do a bunch of damage, but so yeah, it's a little bit of a shame that you can't actually really upgrade your attack power before you actually get into this forest. But anyways, and now right here you notice there are these 3 gravestones. You have to hit the one in the top left there to actually spawn the ghost and the enemies. If you hit any of the other ones, they'll just spawn enemies, and you won't have the ghost there. Apparently I can't slash these guys through the gravestone. Okay, fair enough, I guess that works. But anyways, so yeah, here we got our second guy. Ooh, we got another level up. Wow, we're just leveling up left, right, and center here. But anyways, let's just kill this guy. Man, his movements are so annoying. That's one problem with a lot of these ghosts, is that they move so rapidly around you, and it's kind of hard to hit them, so you do get hit a lot by them. But now right here, as you can see, you can actually go under a bunch of these little, like the the canopies of the trees there, and it's a bit of a maze. Actually, I'm not quite sure where exactly we need to go. If we, there we go. Okay, we're coming out here. Just gotta kill this zombie. And then, there we go. Okay, yeah, so we can come up to this treasure chest here. If I can kill that zombie. And what have we got? We have more green goop. Fortunately, we are actually pretty close to where we can actually use some of the goop that we've been getting. I think. Where am I? I guess there's a bit of a dead end there. I think I have to... Yeah, I have to... Okay, there we go. That's where it is. Yeah. So you have to actually come up there to be able to get down here, which is a bit of a roundabout way, but oh well. Now, I'm actually getting... Oof, I'm getting really low on health. I kind of need to be careful here. Okay. But yeah, as you can see, here is the next gravestone. So let's just... Oh goodness, I really need to be careful here. I have 6 health. Okay, there we go. I managed to kill the guy. I'm still a little nervous because I still have 6 health, but whatever. So yeah, now that we're done that, we just need to head back through this little maze here. And while we're heading back, I actually want to go through a bit of a reference that I missed. I mentioned last episode that's the town name of Genova, the town that we were just in. It was supposed to be a reference to the this thing in Final Fantasy VII called Genova, which is spelled Jenova instead. And that may still be the case, however, I also completely forgot that there is a town in Italy called Genova, spelled the exact same way as the town here, so it's potential that it could have been a reference to that, as you can see this guy posted here. So yeah, that's that could have also been a reference. But anyways, now I actually want to show off one other thing. I'm just going to kill these guys first. But yeah, there's another thing that I want to mention. Right up here, we have the end of the forest, edge of the forest, as it says. And if we come up to here, you'll notice that the screen sort of locks in place here. And if we try going pretty much any direction, you'll notice that we just kind of screen wrap. And we can't actually go anywhere. This is supposed to be a direct reference to the Lost Woods from The Legend of Zelda. Oh, well, not quite a direct reference, but essentially a direct reference. Because that whole screen thing looks pretty much the same as the Lost Woods from the original Legend of Zelda game. And now, where it does differ is that in order to get through, you don't actually have to, like, enter this, or, like, walk through the sides in a certain combination of directions. You actually have to, well, get through the forest, so defeat all 6 ghosts and then talk to Jatai. But yeah, that's kind of where it differs, but it's still supposed to be a reference to that. But anyways, we're here at our next gravestone, so let's just kill this guy. This guy doesn't have anything fancy with him. We just need to kill him. He doesn't spawn any enemies, and looks like that's the end there. So let's just keep going around here. So yeah, we gotta kill these guys. These guys are in a really annoying position. We can't really, move off the bridge really until we've killed all of them, but that doesn't really matter, I guess. But anyways, oh wait, hold on a second. Oh, I think I might have missed something down there. Yeah, okay. Right, okay, sorry. This game does it, especially the Ghost Forest, this game does a really good job at, like, hiding various things, or hiding the path you're supposed to go on. So right here, actually down this side, you can actually walk down there. I completely forgot there. And you'll notice that there's actually this gravestone in the water. You might be wondering, how on earth are we supposed to get that? Well, if we use Manos' ground pound ability, you'll notice that there is a little bit of a grotto, I guess, down there. And if we come down here, we'll notice that there's just this giant, well, not that giant, but this platforming section here. So, yeah, let's just get through this. And you'll also notice that this is kind of a bit of a weird layout, sort of. Like, it doesn't look like it's a normal layout for a platforming section. Like, it almost looks like it has a bit of a different, I guess I can't get up there. But it looks a lot different than any of the other platforming sections. And you'll see why coming up in a little bit. But anyways, so yeah, we just need to jump up here. And the other thing is that, like, this whole platforming section has really, like, weird places that you need to jump from and, like, jump to. Like, they're just, like, really small ledges and such. It's kind of annoying, but this is really the only time it's going to happen. But anyways, we're coming up on the end of the thing right here. Just after these guys is the very end. And so let's jump up here, and you'll notice there's a big block right there that we need to break. So let's come up here and do just that. And you'll notice after we use Manos' ground pound ability there, it starts flooding. So yeah, literally, that's what you need to do. And basically what this is you just sort of, like, broke a barrier that was holding the water outside. And now you can actually swim through this area because the water that the gravestone was kind of stuck in, it's actually flooded down into this little cavern here. And so now we're able to swim back. And so this is why the platform looked really weird, or why the whole platforming section looked really weird. It's because, okay, that was weird. But anyways, it's because it's actually supposed to be a swimming section. But anyways, just kind of a clever little dual usage of this room, I guess. But anyways, now I need to remember to go up and grab that one treasure chest that I wasn't able to jump to earlier. It was just barely out of my range. Right up here. So yeah, what have we got in this guy? Let's see. We have more green goop. Okay, I guess that was a bit anticlimactic, but anyways, or anticlimactic? I never knew how that word was spelled. But anyways, let's just get out of here. Finally, we're at the end. Alternatively, what you could have done is you could have just avoided the save point back at the end there. Oops. And then you could have just broken the thing, like broken the block, and then you could have just died and you would have appeared back at the start. That's actually a bit of a speedrunning tactic that's used quite a bit in the speedrun, is you actually have to, there are a lot of death warps, because death warps are really lenient in this game. But anyways, so now that we've done that, is that 5 or 6? I think that might have only been 5? I can't remember how many we've gotten. But anyways, let's just come down here, because this is where Jatai is. Just past the one enemy spitting things over there. So yeah, let's just... you know, I actually wonder if those enemies that were spitting things are the same as the enemies in the platforming sections that spit things. But anyways...
So, you're the intruders that dared enter my forest? This forest belongs to the King of Demonia. Though it lies near the Empire, it's clearly on our territory.
Humans, demons, you're all the same, aren't you? Killing each other over a line drawn on a map. Well, this forest is mine, because me and my ghost friends live here.
Those ghosts are your friends?
Yes, absolutely. They entertain me whenever I like.
Sounds more like servants than actual friends.
Actual friends? And what would you know about it, humans? If you think you're so special, humans, find my ghosts. You'll not get through this forest without catching them. You still have one more left to find. Oh,
poor Guardian. Yeah, something like that.
I must say, I do not like the looks of this place.
Okay, yeah. So I guess I had only found 5. Yeah, I missed the one that's a little bit earlier. So yeah, it's just past here. Just around the bend here, across that bridge right there. Yeah, I guess I kind of just passed this when I was going past here in the first place. I don't know why I missed it, but anyways. Now this ghost that's coming up here is actually a little bit interesting. It's the only one that actually has a bit of like a puzzle aspect to it in order to how you have to get it to appear. It's not really hard to figure out, but it's still pretty interesting. So right here you can see that there are 5 gravestones. Well, we need to use Menos' ground pound ability in order to activate all 5 at once. And that's how you activate or get the ghost to spawn. So that's pretty cool. But anyways, then we gotta kill these 4 guys right here. And then we can finally attack this guy. And hopefully we can kill him off right away here. There we go. So that's all 6. And now we just need to go back and see Jatai. And, oops, that's the wrong way. And hopefully we can finally get out of the maze. So yeah, or this isn't really a maze, more like just the forest, but whatever. Anyways, so let's just head back here. And unfortunately, we are going to not have to hear this music anymore, but, oh well. All good things must come to an end, I guess.
If you think you're so oh, we already read this. What? You found all my ghosts? Then, as promised, I'll let you leave the forest. But, who will I play with now? Go away and never come back again.
He'll be all alone here. I couldn't take that.
Let us journey on, Dexterminator. My father's camp is not much farther.
Now, my question is, this is the only way to get to the demon camp. So, why is Menos so scared of this forest? He would have had to pass through here every single time, and he would have known about a forest through to his father's camp. So, why is he so scared? I don't know, but anyways... so yeah, if we come back here, you'll notice that the screen isn't locking anymore, so we can actually go anywhere we want. And actually, if we come this way, there's another treasure chest. And what do we have in it? We have more Oricon ore. This is the Oricon ore I was talking about earlier. But yeah, unfortunately, because my end bridge is blocked, we can't actually go and upgrade our sword now like I would like to. But it doesn't really matter, because we can actually get another sword upgrade right up here in the demon camp. It's not as powerful, but it's still good enough.
Look! Humans! How did they find our camp?
Quickly, grab them! We can't let them escape!
Wait.
Lord Menos? You're alive? The king thought you lost forever after the sorcerers capture you.
These humans helped me to escape Genova. They are my guests. No harm must come to them.
Humans helped you?
Believe it or not, they did. Take me to my father. I must speak with him at once, and inform my son I have returned.
Yes, Lord Menos. Lord Menos?
I will explain everything later. I must see my father before it's too late. Thank you again for your help.
And he just runs off. But anyways, so yeah, here we are in the demon camp. You're lucky, humans. Yeah, apparently.
How some humans like you fooled Lord Manos, I don't know. Everybody just thinks we're fooling. Yeah, so basically, humans and demons, as we learned in the opening cutscene, are at war, and it makes sense that they're really, really, like, hesitant around humans. But anyways.
Father, I have returned.
Menos, my son. I thought I had lost you. When the Empire's soldiers joined forces with the sorcerers and attacked us out of nowhere, ending our 10-year truce, you were the one who stepped in and allowed us to escape.
I only did my duty as general of our people's army. I had to protect you.
You did your duty, I'll grant you that. The current situation is dire. Following the surprise attack by the Empire's forces, we were separated from the rest of the army. I've been trying to rally our troops from here, but we're too far behind. The sorcerer's powers is too great.
Father,
we must fight! I know, but things are off to a bad start. I fear Demonio will be attacked before we can reach and defend it. After centuries of coexistence, it seems the humans have now decided to exterminate us. We cannot let that happen. And not all humans are evil. I learned that during my stay in Genova. I'm glad that you made friends in these dark times.
Father, there is something else. The Empire. They have built something called the Weapon. I have yet to identify its energy source, but it is frightening power. If they ever use it against us, our entire kingdom would be wiped off the map.
I heard stories about this weapon, but I did not think... If what you say is true, we must stop them from using it. I will not leave my people to die. Father.
Dad! Dad! You came back! I knew you were alive.
Reno, my son. Forgive me, my absence must have caused you much grief.
Not one bit! I didn't even cry. I knew my dad was the strongest of all.
Ha ha ha. Yes, your father is very strong indeed. He killed all those mean humans and came home.
Yeah! Are those humans your prisoners, Dad?
No, those are nice humans. I would even call them my friends.
Nice humans? But there are no nice humans.
Ha ha ha. You shall see when you grow up. I hope you too will have human friends.
Never!
Miss Fina, Dexterminator, forgive him. He is but a child, and to him, all humans are the enemy.
I understand. But if human children and demon children all believe the myths, can there ever be peace between our two peoples?
I almost forgot. You did not come here to listen to these stories. I will take you to the Magilith. It's north of the encampment, on the bluff.
He didn't answer my question.
Alright, so now that we're done that, we can, I guess, finally get on. That was a bit of an interesting cutscene there. We learned quite a lot, but anyways, if we talk to this guy, any friend of Lord Menace is a friend of mine. And we can actually buy two different things. We can buy a bronze sword and some bronze armor, which we'll be needing to get both. So yeah, you got a bronze sword. It looks nice, but dang, is it heavy. So yeah, both of these are actually really useful for us. It brings our attack and defense way up, so... yeah, we'll be able to jump 10 feet in the air. Yeah, nice. Okay. But yeah, so now that we're done that, we can actually head on up. But first, I can't quite remember if there's a treasure chest around here. I'm not quite sure. I don't quite think so. Maybe is there one over here? Maybe. Oh, there's... Okay, apparently there isn't. That was just a little bit misleading, but whatever. But anyways, after we come up these last set of stairs here, we're going to be entering a cutscene, and I'm going to be doing something I don't normally do, and I'm not actually going to have an outro in this episode, just because of the way that the cutscene works. But anyways, so let's just enter this cutscene here.
Here's the Magilith I spoke of.
That's definitely a Magilith. It has the same symbols etched into it as the one that brought us here. But then, I don't know how to activate it.
Activate it? Magiliths are nothing more than monuments of ancient Magi civilization. They do not serve any purpose. What was that?
Dad! It's the Empire! The sorcerers are attacking the camp!
What? How in the world did they find us?
Find them! No member of the Demonian royal family must get away! Ah, there you are.
The Great Magus! Run away, son! Run!
Menos Demonius, son of King Arthas, general and heir to the throne, I have you to thank for this.
Me? No! How did you...
How did I follow you? Oh, it wasn't that hard, although I didn't think you would make it through the haunted forest. But when you did survive, all it took to track you down was guessing where you would exit from. And here I am.
What have I done? This is all my fault.
Oh, don't fret now. You won't have to despair much longer. Watch out! They disappeared? How could that be? Find them! They can't be very far!